This is game 2, ladies and gentlemen, in kind of not a best of 5, but 5 games that I've got set apart here. From our 3v3 ladder matches today, some pretty epic games indeed. This is once again the first time in a long time that we've had 3 SSM players play together in a team game. Because most of us are sitting around doing 1v1s. We're really focused on our 1v1 play right now. SSN Smashcab's actually doing really well in the 1v1s. And SSN Spite, well, I'm sure a lot of you guys follow her, and you know that she's sitting at top 8 Masters right now, trying to squeeze her way into Grandmaster, and hopefully she gets that. We'll all be really excited if she manages to. So, popping into this game, our opponents today are Fluffy Monkey, Ghost of Wrath, and Baron Knight. So, if you guys are any of those, shout out to you guys. A lot of the games that we played today, they were pretty down to the wire close most of the time. We lost one game today, I think, and you guys will wait to see which game that is. Whether it's this one or the next one. It certainly wasn't the last one if you've watched the last one. But anyway, yeah, and then the last game we lost wasn't really a loss. We disconnected, and I actually haven't been able to log back onto Battle.net since. But at the time of the disconnect, we were ranked 3 Masters. So I'm excited to see, well, not excited, but I'm hesitant. I want to go see what my rank is now that we lost that disconnect. Kind of unfortunate. The worst part was the disconnect was to a team. Okay, only one team beat us today, and our disconnect was to the team that beat us. So we got a chance to rematch them, and we disconnected. Just. What are the odds? So anyway, yeah, there's that. Anyway, this game, I don't remember what direction it goes in, if it picks up really quickly or not. These were all played earlier today, and once again, they are on the 3v3 Master Ladder. So if you guys like your team games, hopefully you'll enjoy these games. And if you haven't watched the first game, go watch that, because I'm streaming these live for you guys. What's up? We can all be best friends. But, just kind of building a wall. We don't normally build a wall because for the most part, you want when an army comes up here, let's say mass marines and stuff, and they come up into your base, it's a good thing to be able to tug them this way and then tug them that way and then tug them back this way and just have them going all over the place so they don't really have time to do any damage to anything. But if you build this barricade for them, you have nowhere to pull them. They've got you contained. You can't get a surround on them usually unless you have a way of getting down, right? And they have your production to shoot at and kill, so that's bad. And if you guys don't like team colors, let me know in the comments below. I think it makes it easier for me to cast, but if you guys really hate it, you guys let me know in the comments below or in the chat. I'll check it after the game, and I'll change things according to what people say. Of course, if it's something stupid, like leave your clothes on, I won't listen. God, I cast naked, and that's all there is to it. So anyway, a bunker, 2 bunkers, in good position too. They get good spread. However, I feel if anything were to attack this bunker, obviously this bunker is useless. But the nice thing about bunkers is you can unload them and bring the army up here to help. If that were a cannon, it would be a sad story. So going straight for something. I don't remember what I was doing here. Clearly not blink, as there is no blink on the way. It could potentially be DTs. I don't remember. You guys will just have to wait and see. Ha! But our opponent here, Fluffy Monkey, taking a pretty quick expansion. But that's what Zergs do. So that doesn't really put him ahead just yet. We'll see where that goes in the future. Oh no. I have to yawn. I did yawn. So we do have blink on the way. I just didn't have enough gas for it because the build I'm using is kind of silly, but that's alright. And from Inga, we do have Raven on the way. From Smashcab, also a Raven on the way. By the way, that's actually pretty spot on their timing here. They're both exactly the same place. Anyway, what I was about to say is the whole time we were here, we were on Skype with each other, so not a whole lot of in-game banter typing. Nothing down here in the chat. Because I was being set over microphone. So I wish I had recorded that live. I really, really, really wish I recorded these live, because the things we were screaming at each other were so funny. It was a good day. It's a good game. good batch of StarCraft matches for sure. And it's good. I haven't played team games for a while. Team games are so relaxing for me. I don't know how you guys feel about team games, but when I play 1v1, it's really stressful sometimes. I don't know. Maybe I just take the game more seriously than most, but I find the latter stressful. As soon as I hop into a team game with a bunch of buddies, a Coke in my hand and a pizza pop in my lap, it's pretty chill. It's just nice. So we do have Baron Knight pushing forward by himself. I think one of his friends is like, "Wait the fuck up!" And Protoss Hero coming late to the game. Got an observer though, so I give him merit. It's not often in a team game people get observers really early. They just don't. So yeah. A little bit of an engagement here. That forward Marine does spot this this batch of units, so that's good for us. We have time to respond. My Stalkers do have time to get to the wall, and they're just chilling here to be part of this fray. So a bunch of Banelings being morphed in. It looks like they are going to try to smash through. I've got this expansion here, which nobody seems to know about, which is fantastic, because I really wanted an X-Bow, and obviously I can't take the ones that our opponents are standing in, so my Stalkers actually start to lead just as this army bashes into the wall. Banelings crashing into the bunkers, and this is not looking good, except my Stalkers join the fray, are able to focus fire down the Stalkers just because of the angle that our opponent has left them in, and we do have an Immortal that is trailing behind, going to get picked off by my Stalkers and blink away before his Stalkers can do any damage to my army. Look at these two, just wishing they had not been a part of that. They're going home cripples. And I swear to God, Protoss, they're just like tough beans. They don't give out welfare checks. They don't give out anything like that. It's just like, you know what, we're going to take your body out of the armor you're wearing, we're going to stuff you into this robot with 4 legs, and you can shut the fuck up about it and just start shooting at shit. That's how it goes. So, screw the welfare checks in the mail. You're not getting those. I'm sorry. You're going to be a Dragoon now. Taking a drink of cola. So, Baron Knight leaves the game. Seems to be a habit that people have in team games. We had someone leave game 1 too, and it's like we didn't do anything to provoke that, but sure, give your allies income and maybe get a free win if they manage to pull a win off for you, but ultimately it's not a fun thing to be on a team where somebody leaves. And so I do get Storm here, mostly because of the Zerg and Terran. Not really an effective spell against Protoss players, but it does its job. Having a hard time saturating this, seeing as how my probes have to, run a marathon to get there. And a nice little army here from me, and a nice little army here from Smash Cab. Nice little, just mech composition. I like it. Hellions with the tanks and the Raven. PDD is an amazing thing when you're against a Protoss player using this composition. It's just fantastic. And so Baron Knight is actually gone, and his little ragtag force is being made purely by his allies using his production facilities. So we'll see how they use his composition to their advantage and the extra money. It's really up to them now to get Baron Knight a free win. And actually starting to get this saturated, Ferrari, SSN Inga is going to take this and mule the crap out of it. We actually just recently had a discovery. Now, we're going to pay attention to these mules to show you something. When you mass mule a base, you actually lose a lot of money from what's here. And I'll show you why. Watch this. We'll go over here and see this engagement. A couple of Hellions going to get a lot of lings, but they do get surrounded, not paying attention. As we do look here, though, I want to show you this so bad. Hold on. These mules are going to wander back. Look at this. They're going to take minerals from the patch at their increased harvest rate, grab those minerals, and die before they get back to the command center with it. So you lose money. It just disappears from this stack. This mineral field lasts less time. So I'm not really sure what the solution to that is, but instead of getting money, I don't know, 5 mules at an increased rate every time they die like that throughout the cycle of that, throughout the lifespan of these mineral patches, you're losing probably close to 1,000 minerals, that are available to you from those mineral patches if you mule it, and more if you mule it heavy. I'm just talking about nice 2 command centers worth of mules. But if it's like a lot of, especially on a gold expo, although I heard that there's a patch just recently that changed, mules don't get a bonus off gold expos. Well, we'll see. I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't read the patch note myself. Someone just mentioned it to me. So anyway, Ghost of Wrath chilling here with a small force of Protoss stuff. I don't know why he didn't go Colossus. I mean, he's got this robotics bay, but is not actually building Colossus. And I mean, look at the money that he's floating in right now. It's kind of gross. They're all kind of floating cash. They're having trouble spending the money that they're getting from Baron Knight, who actually has no money, and he's the only one that's not here. Oh, I guess because it's automatically siphoning it to them. I get it. That's why it's doing it. Okay. Cool beans. We've got a big fucking army here. That's all there is to that. Compared to this, I don't feel like they have nearly as much. But I could be wrong. And I'm so lucky that this never got spotted. I've even got a forge upgrading stuff over there. And Inga taking another expansion, it looks like. Gonna float some stuff over there. And a probe. I guess it's my probe. I was gonna make fun of the person who tried to send a probe there. But, yeah. A bunch of overlords from Fluffy Monkey. Gonna come over here and drop my base. Not see this base, which is fantastic. But yeah, they're gonna... gonna Baneling drop the shit out of me, and I was not watching. It's not even a well executed Baneling drop from these ones here. But these two did a good job, and I didn't see any of it. That was an expensive Baneling bust. That was really expensive, not worth it. Yeah. And, you know, my army comes to deal with it, and they leave. Sad story. Sad story. A couple of overlords for free. Not actually gonna get that one. Oh, he does die! Splurt. That was fun for me. But anyway. Yeah, I still got this base. So still a little bit of an income. I'm trying to spend my money. I'm trying to... oh, here's the engagement we've been waiting for. Another free overlord that was chilling on the tower. Doesn't even get tower vision though. And this army is getting ready to deal with us. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Hello, dearie. So yeah, we got some Hellions coming in here just shooting at nothing, getting ready to engage. Tanks sieged up in 2 different spots, both from Inga and Smashcap. There's just so many tanks. The Stalkers are going to wander into those tanks and get skull-fucked by all the splash damage fire here. Hellions just melting those Stalkers, which normally they're not very good, but when they're softened up by the tanks, and oh, look at the Zealots come in here. Stalkers come down here to aggress this base while this engagement is going on. Hellions melting all the bio here. We do have a small group of High Templar coming up here. The Zerg units are all balled up, and as the Templar move forward, Storm goes down on the Hydralisks. More Storm, and the Hydralisks just stand in it until they're dead. There's almost nothing left as the Terran army comes in here to clean that up, and more more units from our team run in here. Hellions getting some High Templar before they have energy on them. Vikings with nothing to do. And Terran bio plus tanks cleaning up Fluffy Monkey's base as the Stalkers finish off what was over here. They just lost everything all at once, and Hellions getting into Ghost of Wrath's Mineral Line. Storm still on its way, and there's just nothing for our opponents to do. Nothing they can do about what's gone down here. This game is pretty much over. I'm not really sure why our opponents aren't just leaving the game. I think Fluffy Monkey thinks he's going to pull himself out of this. With this expo here, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But this is pretty much over. Stalkers join the fray here. And if you engage Blink Stalkers with small amounts of army, they're just going to blink themselves into a victory without losing a single Stalker. So, and Archons join the mix now too, so there's tanking for the Stalkers, and this just isn't a good story, and won't end well for our opponents. Ghost of Wrath sitting here with 2 Immortals, not really sure why. And the Stalkers do blink away to avoid imminent death. And those Immortals do in fact go down. And a small cluster of Stalkers here from Ghost of Wrath with his Archon now, I guess. but a real Archon, a finished Archon, will come over here and deal with that before it becomes an Archon, and an army just melts here. SSN Incarnum, SSN Smash Cap, and SSN Inga. I'm not going to wait for the GG. This game is over long time ago. As a small group of bio, the Infestor goes down before it even gets close enough. And yeah, this is just a mess. But a big bio ball here from Funky Monkey. What's it going to do? Ghost of Wrath leaves the game, leaving Funky Monkey here alone by himself. He's actually going to try to counterattack. That's what he's going to try to do. There are Banshees here and tanks. Actually gets a lot of free units here, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look at all this waiting for him. Ha! I actually want to see this. Oh, this is fun for me. Oh, this is good. This is nice. I like this. Oh, dude. That was good. Alright, guys, I'm SSN Incarnum. You're watching Game 2 of our 3v3 Master League Raffle Stomp. And I'll see you guys next time.
Whoop-a-doo, over here. Going to Justin TV to stop the stream. 2 viewers, sick!
I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to load up the next replay. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to load up the